All right. Hello. Welcome to Just a Tip. I'm your host, John Tipton, and I got a tip for you. Afraid of being awkward on the first date? Start a conversation with "I love you." That will surely break the ice. With me is my co-host E.
Eric,
Yep.
Eric with an A.
Hey.
But they call me E.
And do you have a tip?
Do I have a tip? Actually, since we're speaking of relationships, if you don't what is it? Oh yeah. If you don't put it in latex, she'll take your paycheck. So wrap it up. Once that "I love you" sinks in and breaks the mental barrier, she's gonna be ready. So
Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool.
even better.
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so just kind of a brief of I did the who, what, when, and where, and why. Who are we? Obviously, John Tipton. Eric is going to be another person, but he's with his girlfriend, being an idiot. You know, people with girlfriends, gross. What are we doing? This is a podcast. We're broadcasting majors,
All right.
and we're putting our voice and our faces out there.
Try and get our feet wet.
There we go.
Along with other body parts.
That's like an extra bonus. Feet wet is like a need, but yes.
There's some other things that come above feet.
Yeah. When are we doing this? Whenever we can.
Yeah, we're gonna try to put as many together for you guys as we can. Trying to have all the different varieties and genres and topics, so we can appeal to a lot of audiences. We want to reach everyone.
I mean, I feel like we're already lost the kids. Like we can appeal to the kids because we're talking about
minus the kids. 18 plus.
18.
This is rated PG-13. It might be. No matter of fact, it's R. It's already made it to rated R. Already.
Let's just go fuck, shit, cunt,
damn,
penis,
bitch, sucker.
Mine were a lot worse. I'm gonna get this video flagged.
You covered all the harsh ones. I had to go.
Okay. Where are we doing this? University of North Carolina, Pembroke.
Lumberton, Pembroke, North Carolina.
Robinson County.
28372.
And why are we doing this?
Send us fan mail.
Ooh, fan mail.
We love those, even though we don't have any fans yet.
I mean, we'll hit up the Snapchats. They'll probably.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, let me put it on Snapchat right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
And why are we doing this? Like I said before, we were broadcasting majors, and a lot of broadcasting careers would like a little bit of kind of experience. So,
yeah.
so this is a perfect experience for us to get our voice out there, get the feel for the camera. And that's pretty much what we're going for.
It's all about the hands-on experience.
A hands-on experience. And I want to start with the first question. I'll get to that, what we were talking about earlier before we started. But do you have any stories of your parents beating you when you're younger?
Oh boy, do I have some stories. You feel me? My backstory, my mother is black. I was raised in a black household. They don't play that shit. Some black households anyway. I was more on the lower middle class, so my mom played that shit. I mean, she's not taking any shit from anyone. Other kids can get their ass beat. That's how my mom plays. So, what is the most recent story? The most recent story I can really think of was I snuck out the house. Boy, worst mistake of my life.
How old were you?
I was like 15 or 16. Like I was in high school, and this wasn't any regular beating. My mama beat my ass like a grown man. Like okay, do you want me to just describe the beating, or you want the whole story?
I want the whole story. I want the beating, the story.
Okay, so this is how it happened. My mom had just she had got a new boyfriend, but they were they had been dating for like a year and a half, like 2 years maybe, for a while. So they moved in together. They bought or they was renting a house, blah 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 blah. At this time, I was kind of a church kid. It doesn't sound like it. I'm singing out of the house, but I was singing in the choir. Look, yeah, I was a choir boy. So this is going to get real. It's going to get real sticky, I guess. So I'm gonna try to take it slow. Now, my mom's boyfriend was the cousin of the choir director. Yeah. So my mom's dating the piano player, who is related to the lady who directs the choir. Now, this is where it goes a step further. I was talking to the choir director's daughter. So, we were keeping it all in the family. It's a family affair. Minus the incest. You know
Oh my God. I was going to say that. I was like...
Minus the incest. So, one day, after I had chilled, the girl's name was Alicia. So, I chilled with the girl. I was young. I wasn't worried about getting my willy wrapped up, so I wasn't worried about that. So we had finished chilling. We had watched a movie, and my cousin Kason was there. He's an older cousin. He's probably older than me by like 2 or 3 years. So he's the one that even introduced the sneaking out idea. But that comes later in the story. So we're watching this movie called The Wood. Now, in The Wood, it's a pretty black movie. It's all black actors, just about. If you haven't seen it, you're really not black. So if you're black and watching this, go watch The Wood if you haven't.
I haven't seen The Wood.
You're not black, Jonas.
Damn it!
But
I've
you
seen
are
Juice,
ethnic.
though.
See, you're ethnic. I was about to get to that. You're cool enough to know Ebonics, and we're here together right now.
Yeah.
We're here together. So we were watching The Wood, and the part in The Wood, he was like trying to get the whole time. Like the whole purpose of The Wood is they getting. It's like a flashback. Like this guy is getting married, but it basically takes us back into his childhood days that really led them all the way there, like how they became friends and all this. But the whole time it was showing how they were being friends, their main goal was seemed like always to be getting some pussy. So it got subconsciously put in my head, like, because when I chilled with her earlier, I wasn't even thinking about pussy. This movie changed me into a man. It changed my whole thought process after Kason explained it to me. He was like, you seen what happened in the movie, didn't you? Like, you don't be trying to do nothing with what's in there. I'm like, damn, I never thought about it. Like, I'm still a nerd. I was like, damn.
Still a choir.
Choir kid, book reading, motherfucker. So I was like, damn, that sounds like a good idea. But she just left. It's like, wait till your mom go to sleep and then we can go over there. Because they stayed right down the fucking street. That's what really got me in trouble. You could walk. It was walking distance. The place I was sneaking to.
Wait,
so,
was your motive to get the pussy?
Yeah, I was going to see her.
Was that going to be your first time?
It wasn't going to be my first time. It was going to be one of the first times.
Oh, okay.
It's probably like my second or third time.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was going to be. Yeah, I was like, oh man, it's going to be a new experience, kind of still. So we get there. We were laughing on the way there. You feel me? Spinning some lyrics, just chilling, rapping songs and shit. We get there, and as soon as we get there, it was like. It's like something that would really happen in the movies. Like, I'm not bullshitting you out. Like, we were walking up. I'm getting excited. Like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get some pussy for the third time in my life. And then...
Chalk one up.
Right? Another tally. Nah, I ain't even made the line across yet, but it's okay. So, Kason was going to end up talking to another girl, which was, like, their relative. So, we were really keeping on family. This is kind of bad now I think about it. But I was going to talk to her, Alicia, and he was going to talk to Alicia's sister or cousin. I forget which one it was, but he was going to talk to her the next one. So it's like, it made me think of Baywatch. Like, they're running at each other. Like, we're walking, of course, flagging and shit, but I was getting excited. Like I said, I'm walking, and then I see the head peep out the curtains and shit, and I'm like, oh, yeah. You know what time it is. So I feel like, I thought we was going to walk through the front door. First time sneaking out, rookie mistake and shit. These motherfuckers lift the window up. I was like, damn, see, I was still a nerd. So I was kind of chubby. And I had glasses.
Oh my God.
And shit. So I'm like, fuck, man. How am I going to get in this window? Like, this is a dub. Soon as we, feel me, make our haze, like our hellos, blah, 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 blah. And we get there, my mom pulls up. Boy! Like, the way the shit was set up, it's like the house is here. The house is like a double wire, okay? And it's straight. It's straight this way. And the road is on this side. We were here at the window, right? We're here at the window. My mom pulls up, or I see her pull up, because I'm like, man, who the fuck would be up at this time of night? You hear me? Like, it's my mom's. I seen her boyfriend drove a white, like, Expedition. No, you fine, bro. It's good. Press pause on the story. Okay, so he drove a white Expedition, so I saw it, and I'm like, oh shit, Kason, like, I think it's a dub for us. Like, it's over. Okay, if you're gonna hide and the road is right here, I ran around the house. I hid behind it, like over here. Like, it's obvious. They were coming from this way. So they would have seen me on the edge. So I kind of go to the middle of the back of the house. Kason runs to this room. Now the car is coming from this way. Kason runs and puts his back against the wall, looking at my mom. And there's a lamppost right here. So he's standing directly under the light on the roadside of the house. And I was just like, God. So naturally seeing Kason under the lamppost, they turn in the driveway, and all I hear is the windows roll down. My mom say, she was just tweaking, bro. Like
she knew you were out too?
Cause I was gone.
I
was gone. She was like, I had a dream about you. And I was like, what kind of black mom shit is this? This is setup. Like, your dreams are setting me up to beat my ass. Like, that's what I was like, no, I just had a dream about you. And you needed help in the dream, so I came and checked on you. And your ass wasn't the fuck there. This is like a minute before my beating, I got this speech. So before she even tells me this, she gets out the car. Look, her boyfriend didn't even say that. He was just sitting there like, shaking his head and shit. He just knew. He already knew that I was going to get the pussy for the third time, and that we was keeping it in the family. So he didn't really see a problem with it. He just had to agree because that's what my mom wanted, and I totally understand that as a man. I totally understand. He had to agree. Happy wife, happy life. Even though they weren't married, it's the principle. So my mom actually sends him to get the fuck out of the car after he's just sitting there. I was looking at him like I didn't hear him yelling or anything, so I figured he was just chilling. For some reason, he comes. He's the one that comes to us. I'm like, damn, it's not my mom, so I can still run. You feel me? I can't run from my mom. I can't book it on my mom. She'll really beat my ass then. But it was him. This nigga case I just pew. He didn't even say no warning, no 3, 2, 1, go, nuts. I look up. I'm thinking about what to do. I see this nigga coming to me, and I see a blur. I see a blur hop over the fence. And I'm looking at the fence and looking at him and looking at him and looking at the fence. I was like, boom, I'm gone. And like I said, I had glasses. I'm chubby. My first fence didn't do so well. I did a front flip. Over the fence. Lost my glasses. Was sitting there like Thelma for like 10 seconds. Like, boom, going back in. So we're hopping fences like habitually. Like I hopped like 5 fences. Not thinking, first time sneaking out again, that I'm in somebody's backyard. So back porch lights is coming on and shit, dogs and shit. And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm dodging dogs. I'm trying to get fucking shot because I'm running through somebody's backyard. This nigga K-Son comes out the wood. He was gone. I thought I was left. I thought it was a solo mission. Like I lost my glasses. Damn, he left me. I'm a man down. Like I would have did the same thing probably. Oh but God. So I'm running through this yard. Excuse me, I'm running through this yard in case I just pop out and shit. I get scared, but we got it worked out. So we hide for another second, like, damn, boy, they didn't come back this way. We better get the fuck back there. I don't even know why we thought going back to the house was gonna like reset the night. That's how he made it seem like if we go back, we won't be in trouble. Where the fuck else are we gonna go anyway? Like we snuck out to come back there anyway. So my mom didn't come back. She went to his mom's house, which was like 20 minutes away in the country. So
wait, did he run all the way over there?
No. We walked from my mom's house to the pussy rendezvous. Then we ran through these yards and walked the rest of the way back to my mom's house. My mom, she left the house and went and got on the interstate and drove 20 minutes to this place called Rocky Point. It's in the country. We were in Wilmington. So that's another black mom. Black moms, they add it all up. Like a whole bunch of, it's like a collective shit. Like they just keep tallying. Like, oh, you're going to sneak out. Then you're going to run from my boyfriend. And then I had to drive 30 minutes to go get this nigga mama. And 30 minutes back. It's that type of shit. You feel me? That's how they, oh God, that's their energy. That's where it comes from. So look, we thought, I don't know why I feel like such a jackass reflecting now. I thought I was good money. Like, we laughing and shit. Like, yeah, we didn't get beat. Like, oh boy, my mom's a killer. I'm glad I missed that bullet. Wrong. She came in the crib and we were laughing. Like, he had just told a good joke. We was talking about the wood too. Like, damn, it didn't work out like that on the wood. Everything worked fine. But that's a movie. My mom like kicks in the front door like it's like she was mad. Yes, shit. For real. Like she was mad as fuck. She walked straight up to me in the middle of my lap and hits me in the face. She beat my ass like a grown man. Like bloop bloop. I was like, oh shit. Then I guess she was like, damn, I just hit him like a grown man. He not fully grown yet. You feel me? Go get the belt. I was like, damn.
So after you get hit. Grown man hits. He's like, no, you're not done yet. Yeah, you're not done yet.
You're not fully grown, so I'm gonna beat your ass like a child. So I had to go. This is still like my sophomore, junior year of high school. I had to go in the kitchen and turn around and put my back to my mom, and she just was like, bam, bam, bam. But by this time, I felt like a thug. I felt like that wood really did transform me because I took them 2 child hits. I guess because she punched me in my mouth hard as fuck, so I really wasn't worried about the belt. Like, she really pieced my ass up like Mike Tyson or something. So I took them 2 shots from the belt. Her boyfriend came out and was like, you're not hurting them. She hit my ass one more time, son. I had to let out a yelp or something because she was going to beat my ass until I did something.
You have to show a little, like,
yeah, I had to, like, okay, mom, you're hurting me. you're hurting.
You had to act it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a slight fall was so try to grab the belt or something. But yeah, man, she let me go. She took like my cell phone away, all my privileges. I got grounded. I got Mike Tyson punched, beat with the belt. Then I got grounded. Black moms are authoritative.
Alright.
So yeah, that was my latest. That was my most recent like beating story.
That was a great
15 minutes on the story.
That was great. My story is not as
Action.
I lived in the middle of nowhere, so I didn't have any friends or family besides the family that I lived with.
Right.
So my story is I was playing hide and seek with my little sister, who's about 6 years younger than me. I was about maybe 12, she was 6.
Right.
I hide under my bed, and I remember for Christmas, my uncle got me a telescope, and I kept the box for some reason. I always keep boxes. You never know when you're going to need them. But I remember hiding behind the box under my bed, and my sister could not find me. So after like 10 minutes of not finding, she's in each room being like, Johnny, where are you? Where are you? And she's like, I give up. So me being like, oh, it'd be a great time to scare her, I push the box and it hits her in the back of the leg. And she screams to my mom.
Think it's a ghost or some shit?
Yeah, she thinks it's some ghost or some shit, saying it touched her butt.
Oh, shit. A box sexually harassing ghost.
So I crawl out under the bed, and my mom rages. She comes into my room and beats the shit out of me. And she's like, you will not touch your sister like that. And I didn't, though.
It was the box.
It was like,
it's the box ghost.
She beat the pedophile out of me. If there was going to be a pedophile, if I was going to be a pedophile, she beat it out of me. Which is, I thank you, Mom, if you ever watch this, which I hope you don't. Thank you for hitting me.
That's true. My mom would probably enjoy this.
Really?
She's like, that Eric. I was on Instagram Live the other day asking pretty girls to smoke. I was just like, I'm trying to get
You
high.
can do it on a Snapchat.
Yeah.
No, it's just funny is like, if you're ugly, you better have some cute friends or some good ass. I'm like that's it.
Yeah, you gotta take the. But she popped up on my Instagram Live, and I was like, "Who the hell is CDR?" Like, I was calling out everybody that joined and saying what's up to them, and I was like, "CDR, I don't know who the fuck you are, but what's up?" She was like, "Hey, son." I was like, "Oh shit, oh shit, that makes perfect sense." Like,
it's your wife. Sorry, mother.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, hey, mom." I was like, "I hope you had a good day at work." My mom's cool though. I then asked her, did she have to slap any bitches at work? She's like, nah. So she's pretty.
She's still with that man from.
No, she's not with him. He went back to the country.
Okay.
He's from Mississippi.
Oh God.
The country boy.
So then to continue with my story, she was so fierce. She just told me to clean my room, and I think my room was already clean, but she was like, clean it again, and I'm just crying, and I couldn't stop. And then my sister had to go talk to her and be like, hey, he didn't touch me. And my mom just came in and she was like, I am so sorry. And I was like, me being like, it's okay, Mom. It's fine. Like,
I won't ever do it again.
I won't ever do it again.
I didn't even do it. Oh, man.
Another good question. What did something we want to be when we were younger?
Oh, man. To be honest, what I wanted to be really reflects my nerdy side. My first thing that I wanted to be was an architect. I don't even know why. I think I was watching this cartoon, honestly, he built a roller coaster and he was like, yeah, architects build stuff. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could build a roller coaster. I want to be an architect. Plus, I like to draw. I don't know, I took it pretty serious. Plus, architects make a lot of bank.
Oh, they do.
They do.
I had a friend who wanted to be an architect but work with Dubai.
Because
their buildings are ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
They make their own islands.
So sexy.
I wanted to be a meteorologist because in the 2nd grade, that's when we kind of started learning about weather.
Planets and shit.
Yeah, and I loved tornadoes, and I would spend hours on the Weather Channel watching tornado videos. Not videos, but shows. Right. Just be like, oh, in 1996 in Texas.
Well, tornadoes are fucking beasts, though.
They're crazy.
It's like they like can start out of nowhere. They can fucking change direction.
So it was windy as fuck today. I was like, a tornado is about to pop out of nowhere.
It was windy today. There were leaves like in the hallways.
Like I was skating.
Shit blew you over.
I couldn't. I had to like I'd push, but then it just pushed me back. But
I wish I could skateboard.
But I wanted to be a meteorologist or a storm chaser.
A storm chaser.
Yeah, I watched like Twister.
Like that thrill.
Yeah. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I wanted to be a cop, but then, now I'm like 5'6", and if Eric, you're like what?
6'3".
6'3". Say I'm chasing after you. Yeah,
I'm gone.
Yeah, he's gone. I mean, like, sorry, Chief. He was. I gave up.
Athletic black guy.
Damn, just like the rest of them.
That's even worse. Aren't they all like that? Probably what the chief would say. Never seen one that wasn't.
A little beer break. What else did I want to be? I wanted to be a professional wrestler.
A professional. I never got too much into wrestling for some reason. I think it's because people that weren't my father tried to put me into it. Like every guy that my mom talked to, I didn't like for some reason. And they were they tried to get me to watch Dragon Ball Z. They tried me to watch wrestling, and I was a rebel against my mom's boyfriends. So I don't know shit about Dragon Ball Z or pro wrestling. WWE.
I remember it was a time where we didn't have cable, but like wrestling was all in like the CW, which like I don't remember how I was able to watch that, but I was able to, and it was just like every Friday I would watch that.
14 people.
Oh, we got 14 people who looked at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shout out to those 14 people.
Shout out to those 14 people. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? We love
all my SoundCloud, just the tip.
Just the tip. That's probably what we really should do is make a SoundCloud.
Oh yeah. But I want to be a professional wrestler, but also being 5'6", they want like people who are 6'3" and buff and huge, and I'm like, can't really do that.
I also wanted to be a nurse. A nurse?
A nurse?
I didn't want to be a nurse. I wanted to be a nurse, an anesthesiologist. They put people to sleep before operation.
Put people to sleep.
I mean, any job.
I just imagine you putting someone in chokehold. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
But anytime I pick a job, it's really based off money. That's why I'm doing this now, because it's something I actually like to do. Like I like music and cameras and videos and shit. It's fun.
And talking's easy.
Talking is easy, and so many people relate. We all go through the same stuff. Kind of.
Should I tell the story of what happened to me today?
You should, and I'm gonna. I feel like have you ever seen the Key and Peele shit where Obama has a black translator?
Yeah.
That was the perfect situation for that. Like the e-translate, like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like
for real.
Like you got me fucked up.
All right, so I'm skating around campus. And I'm ready to head back to my apartment and chill.
It's having a casual day.
Thank you. And this guy, about my height, black, dreads, piercings, it's like lip piercing, eyebrow piercings. And I'm like,
one of them confused ass motherfuckers. Like, you would look at him questionably if he approached you. You would know that he was asking you for some money if he came up with you type shit. Like, okay.
So, instead of asking for money, he asked for a meal. And I was like, easy. I could do that. I've never done this before, but I could be a nice guy for once.
Rack up some karma points.
Exactly.
Get some good karma.
So, I'm like, what, you want Burger King? He's like, oh, can you get me KFC? And I was like, yeah, what you want? And he's like, all right, 3-piece chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes with gravy. Easy, got it. Go in there.
Whoa. This is where the commentary comes in. How in the hell do beggars get a menu choice? What in the hell? If he was dealing with me, I would be like, motherfucker, you getting Burger King. You getting the goddamn crispy chicken with the bacon junior, no drink. Just a cup of ice or some shit. You feel me? Like, you're taking it too far. And then you want to be stereotypical and ask for KFC. The original. What?
Alright, so I go, yes, right, 3-piece. So I go into KFC, and the cashier was just absolutely lovely. Props to her. Thank you, KFC cashier.
Thank you, KFC cashier.
So she was like, oh, it's like a 3-piece, and she's like, oh, you want the crispy? It's so good. And I was like, you know what? I'll get the crispy. I get the crispy, and
KFC's chicken skin is delicious, so the crispy probably was quality.
oh yeah, and I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, that looks so good.
I should take a piece of this nigga chicken.
Right? Fuck him is my chicken now. So I get it. He wanted fruit punch. I got him fruit punch. I got him green beans. I got him mashed potatoes and gravy.
High five, John, because you really did your part, bro.
And I got him 3-piece chicken. It's crispy though. I go out and he's like, "Hey, you get original chicken?" I'm like, "What?"
Dude, I have your food.
Like,
you're getting food. Period.
And then he just and then he like, I'm about to hand it to him, and he's like, if it's not original, I don't want it. I was like, but dude, I just bought you food. Like, look. And he's like, no, I don't want that. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm like, I'm speechless.
What other options do you have right now? You asked me to buy you food. You fucker.
Like, legit piece of shit. Like, why would you do that?
Why
Like,
would you?
Okay, so he goes. So he's like, oh. So he goes, hey, go change it, hurry. He rushes me. He has nowhere to be.
And he requested a change of the meal that he begged for in the first place. I can't. What? I can't even get it out.
So I go back in there, and I'm a little pissed. You know, I'm like, you know what? I regret doing this. I should have said no. Fuck this guy. But you know me, I'll still be a nice guy. I requested a change, and I just saw the look at the cashier's face, and I was just like, yo, I'm just buying this for someone. It's not for me. And her face was just like, you're back here. Like, what's wrong? And I'm like, fuck, my bad. And he also requests hot sauce. I'm like, why can't you go in there and request hot sauce? You know, I could give you the goddamn receipt, and you could do it yourself.
Just a footnote here. There is a difference between black people, niggas, and niggers. There's black people, niggas, AS, and niggers. He falls somewhere in between the negative nigger.
He's a negative?
He's a negative nigger. He's making black people look bad. Not only is he begging in the street for money, he turned down Burger King for KFC. First stereotypical thing. He didn't want the crispy, he wanted the original, cause 23 fucking flavors. What? Chicken still. It's chicken either way. Then he asked for a drink and hot sauce. That's negative nigger points. Like Jon was getting his good karma points. He was over here. He was just black. He was just black. This is a black guy, which has nothing to do if he's asking for money or not. He has dreads. He looks a little. The dreads may bring him a little bit this way, but you start asking for money that makes black people look bad. Then you turn down a burger for some chicken. You're getting over here in this area. Then
picky ass motherfucker.
You ask for a request. How are you a bum and ask for a change of fucking generosity? Like, oh no, I don't want your fucking food because I'm already starving. I'm gonna wait for somebody to buy me some. Boy, what? Whose man's is this?
So I get it. I feel really bad because I was like, I felt shitty because this guy made me do all this.
A bum made a person trying to help him feel shitty. That's even. You can't even 720 negative.
He's on another chart now.
Like, yeah,
he's
like
not even here.
You're not on the 3 fingers anymore. You're on the right hand. Damn.
So I bring it back to him, and I'm like, "There's your original chicken. There's your." He's like, "You got the hot sauce?" I was like, "Yeah, yes, I got the hot sauce." And I didn't want to turn him down because he's a black guy, and I didn't know what he could have had a knife, he could have pulled a gun. I'm not trying to be racist or stereotypical, but this is a guy I've never met before.
I've met him as well at the smoke shop asking for change, and he does look a bit deranged. If I wasn't 6'3" and only scared of God, yeah, he is kind of short. But if I wasn't 6'3" and only scared of the Creator, then I would look at him twice. I probably would hit him with one of these. Oh shit, he's coming this way. But it is what it is, I guess.
So I give him the food, and he's like, "Thanks."
Nigga.
That's it, and then walks off.
Thanks, nigga.
Yeah. He goes,
Jon,
thanks, nigga.
It's okay. It's okay. You can say it, Jon. It's fine.
He goes, thanks, nigga. And I'm like, Me being the white guy that, God bless you, have a good day.
You hit me with the thanks, nigga.
Like, that's all?
After I not bought you one meal, but two, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. This is the right hand we're talking about here. You're past the 3, guy. You're past the 3. Nobody should ever give you change again. I hope nobody even looks at you anymore. I hope they roll their window up when you come to the car. I do that sometimes. Roll the window up and hit the gas. Like, ugh.
If I see him again, I'm gonna be like, sorry, nigga. I got no money.
Sorry, nigga. Fucked up the first time, guy. You're such an idiot, bro. Why would you do that?
So, and I just felt like, dude. And then I go back to my apartment. You know what I eat? I eat microwave hot dogs.
Do you hear that?
I go out of my way to buy someone, like, decent.
A legit meal that I don't even feed myself.
Exactly.
Oh, you bastard. It's okay, John. It's going to come back tenfold.
Hopefully. And get some good karma points.
Yeah, really. It will come back tenfold. It will.
Damn.
It's a solid 30 minutes. This podcast is going pretty well for the first take. No plans or anything.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote a couple things down.
A few key points.
Because just a couple interesting topics. What is it? Yeah, we already covered all this.
Yeah, we
shit.
did cover all that.
I mean, we can end it now, or if you got anything else you want to talk about, or
I think today was a solid start. It was a good initiation.
Yeah,
it's a type of humor and stories. It's going to be all over the place, but it's going to be entertaining.
I mean, it is entertaining.
It is pretty entertaining, and we're getting our feet wet.
Oh yeah. Because feet wet.
Feet wet. Wet feet.
Ladies.
But I think we talked about what we talked about first beating. What do we want to do to it as a child? We could add one more in there about some childhood experience, but I don't really know anything that I really enjoyed as a child. Like like I said, I was a nerd. I didn't really care about girls.
I lived in the middle of nowhere. I lived in Pittsburgh, North Carolina, and there was a house, and it was sort of like a trade.
That's in Raleigh?
No. It's like, I would say like an hour and a half from Raleigh.
Like near Burlington?
It's near Sanford.
I feel like I heard that name.
Chapel Hill. It's near Chapel Hill. It's about like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from Carborough. But I lived in the middle of nowhere. It was kind of like a trailer, kind of like home complex. And I remember we would have like this giant field that we made into like a farm, and we had like corn. But I lived in the middle of nowhere. I played video games all day.
I was about to say, that is probably one thing that we could talk about, because I have a scar on my arm from kind of being like, when I was a child, I stayed in the middle of nowhere. Like that Rocky Point place I was talking about earlier. I had moved to Wilmington, but I grew up in Rocky Point. It's like a middle of the country place type of place. And I stayed on a dirt road, like one long dirt road. Like, it had a whole bunch of houses on it. But yeah, like, it was really in the country. So you remember how you spoke on not having cable? My mom would purposely turn the cable off. Like, I need some extra money this month. No cable. We would buy DVDs and shit for like 3 months, and she would like rack up on some bread. But in the midst of one of these no cable like periods, my cousin Kason, the one mentioned from earlier,
he's back again.
Yeah, he's back again. He was only there because we stayed so close in the country, like on this dirt road. It was like my grandfather's house, and then it's my grandfather's sister's house, and then it's Kason's house, and then like basically this whole dirt road was our family. Basically, it's like all our relatives on this dirt road. But it was him and his sister, and I have 2 other brothers, so that's 5 kids. That's kind of a lot of kids, like, to do what we want to do. And if you go like off the dirt road onto the paved road, like a few up, we have even more cousins. Like, not like a slew of them, but it's like one adult or like one kid, another kid our age, and then this next house has 3 or 4 kids our age. So that's like 10 of us, really. So we were bored one day, and we were doing like this shit called an Iron Man. I guess it's Ghetto Iron Man. Ghetto Iron Man. It's like you run up the dirt road back and forth 3 times. Look, then when on your last time running back up the road, there's gonna be some bikes in the yard at this house. You have to ride your bike around the house 2 times.
What the?
Then run back down the road to this house. Do like 30 push-ups and some sit-ups.
How are you a chubby kid?
We only did this one time. That's probably we only did this one time.
Never doing this again.
We never did it again because the end result. Okay, so when I was on like the 3rd leg, like I had ran I don't know how I kept up. I guess they were taking it easy on me because I was chubby as hell. But we all made it to the bikes at the same time. I was good on the bike. Those are wheels. I don't need that. I can breathe. You know, I was good on the bike. So as we were, it wasn't you had to get off your bike. You had to bring your bike to the next house. Like you ride around 10 times, then you bring your bike to the next house and do push-ups and sit-ups. In the midst of leaving the yard with the house, Kason, this guy Kason, he was right there beside me. And it was like a flat tire, like on the ground. It had like a plant or something in it. He bumps me into the flat tire. I'm like, shit, man. So I try to hit my brakes as I like go over the tire. And this is a brand new bike. I really thought I was gonna smoke them. I make it over the shit again. I make it over the tire and start pedaling. This nigga hits me again. It was serious. He wanted to win, I guess. He wanted to win. So I hit the brakes and fly over like I skinned all the skin off my elbow was like gone. And
you have that road rash scar?
Yeah, I have the P. I have like a P, it's somehow for some reason it's a P.
I got a road rash scar story.
But damn, son, it's like after that the whole Iron Man shit was over. My mom took me to.
Who won?
Nobody won. My mom called it. It was blood everywhere. Like there's no winner. Oh man, I was mad. No more Iron Mans after that.
God, that was so much.
My stories are I just go into detail, I guess.
Kason.
Yeah, Kason.
He's the cause of it.
Yeah, he is.
He makes it.
He gets me into shit.
A couple of years ago when I kind of started getting into skateboarding, I'm living in Chapel Hill, and of course it's hilly as fuck. And
Chapel Hill.
Yeah. So my mom wanted to go for a walk, and I was like, hey, I'll go for the walk with you, but I'll bring my skateboard. You know, I'll skate around. You know, do some tricks. Blah blah blah. There comes like a hill downhill, and my mom's like, "Oh, you should go down that hill." And I'm like, "You know what? I'll impress you, Mom. You know, I'll show you a little something, Mom."
She's testing you out.
So I go down the hill, and this is probably like one of the biggest hills that I've gone down. But you know, I'm like, "Oh, you know, I've been skating for some time. I know what I'm doing." I immediately get the speed wobbles, and I'm like, "I'm fucked. There is no God. There's like, why is this happening to me?"
There is no God.
So I get the speed wobbles. I jump off because I know I have no control of the board, and I try to run it off, but I can't because I'm going too fast, and I hit the pavement, and kind of like how you throw like a really kind of skinny rock on a lake and it bounces. I did that on concrete, and it had marks right here, 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 and here. Just from where I bounced off the ground, and I got this like awful.
So you're going downhill too.
And then my mom still walking. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, Mom.
I just bounced down the hill that you told me to go down."
I remember I lost my breath, and a car's coming this way.
Oh my goodness!
And they're slowing down. They're not gonna hit me, but they don't lower down their window. They just kind of stare at me. I'm just like, "Oh, okay." I'm okay. Like, just go. Don't look at me.
I'm shamed.
For real. And then I'm like, Mom. I'm like, that was gnarly. I'm like, that was cool. I was like, yeah, that was like a cool, battle story. Like, I just got my ass kicked.
Like, approve of me.
I'm like, all right, Mom, let's go.
Oh man. Boy.
I got the scar. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like a. You can see right there.
Oh yeah, I do see it.
I'm not sure if you can see it. You can kind of see it right there. The little.
We're so crazy as kids.
All right.
I can't read the button on here. It's there.
Yeah, you just gotta trust it.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean that's a solid. We could make it like an even 45, but I mean there's really nothing else that we could really touch on. We just hope you guys enjoyed this first.
Oh yeah, let's just close it up.
We could close it up.
All right. Well, this is the first podcast. This is just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. We're on YouTube, SoundCloud, and any other podcasting platforms. You should check us out. Share us on all the other social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter. What else?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Instagram.
That's what I really should have did. I should have put us on Instagram Live.
It's not too late to put it on Instagram.
No, I'm talking Instagram Live. We would have to talk for another couple of minutes.
Oh, fuck.
We can talk for another couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, what's up? Okay, we'll redo this. We'll come back to the intro.
Yeah, we're just going to end this podcast, and then just like if you really want, we can do a podcast, or the next week's can be, or whatever. The next one can be on Instagram Live and this, and we can just do it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Instagram next week, or next time we do this.
Next time, it might even be before next week. Well, no,
I mean, you work Saturday?
I do work Saturday,
What time?
but I mean, I work at like in the afternoon time, 4 to 11.
Okay, 4 to 11.
Yeah, we can do it during the daytime.
13.
Yeah, this is fun.
Fuck. No, I'm trying to get my buddy to do it, and he gets off work at like 6. I'm like,
Oh, I mean, I don't care if you use the laptop. I don't know if you could know how to you can operate it, but
I was there to do. We'll get it where all of us. We'll set some time next week.
Alright, cool.
But back to the outro and intro.
We did just have a little brainstorm in the middle.
What we're gonna do? This is kind of like the first, like it may be sloppy at first, but this is the first podcast. This is history in the making.
All right, we're here to get our experience up. So
And then next podcast will be better because we know what we're doing. We'll get more lighting because when we first started this, we were like, shit, we got bad lighting.
Yeah, true. That's a little green light here.
So I could have brought a lamp.
Yeah, we could bring it, or I could get a bulb that's not fucking green.
There we go. But until next time, hold on. Let's close out with a tip.
Oh yeah, I need to get a tip.
You need to get a tip.
I'm gonna. Oh man, that sounds bad.
That's
Archer would be like freezing.
Um,
I'm gonna give you a good tip about girls. Really, I can do that one without Google. A good tip about girls. If you want to, I guess it depends. Some girls, you gotta approach them by not saying anything, straight eye contact. Matter of fact, 80% of what you say is said through body language, not actual verbal communication. So use your body as a weapon, fellas. Make bitches like that shit.
Stab on them.
Dab on
Bitches love that.
Stare at them for like 10 seconds intensely. Lick your lips and then dab on them. Go. They'd be like,
Dab.
and they'll be like, panties will just fall right off.
My tip from that broke nigga from earlier. Don't trust anybody. Fuck everybody. You only need yourself.
Make it happen for yourself.
There you go.
But once again, got Jon Tipton, Arik E. Hicks, just the tip, and we'll see you next time.
Do we see something to say? So bye.
Toodles.